mind, we create our own versions of people in our lives for different purposes.
Yes. And to be then there a bit more specific in that way, you are what we would more so label as aligning with the consensus realities, most perceived, perfect potential version of that person. For you all have the ability in that sense to very much be creating your own dreams, very much be creating your own worlds and your own realities, but at this time, there is then also still the collective dream, you understand, the consensus reality version of that person, you might say, that is wishing to align then there with a specific version of you. Meaning then you can still have the experience, you might say, of being in contrast or being in a differentiation with a different individualized being of the all that is. You are at this stage, midway in your process, still willing, you might say, to be lining up with slightly different versions of people that may not be coming from your definition, your perception of your most preferred person. Does this make sense? You are still willing to work with each other in certain levels to be able to reflect certain things back to each other. Also in the same line as what we said, working always then there as being a student and a teacher at the same time. But the more that you refine, the more that you ground into your understandings of what you are all actually doing, the more and more you will then align with these more so absolute preferred versions of these people that are coming 100% from your internal navigation systems in this way. This does make things a bit confusing, a little confusing as well, specifically done this way to help you more so understand what it is you are all collectively doing for each other, with each other at this time on your planet.
Okay. So if I see a negatively oriented version of a person.
Yes, and please remember then there that negativity in that sense is only your definition of it. For more often than not, things that can be perceived as quote-unquote negative are actually activating certain emotional frequencies, allowing you to look into different belief systems that are in turn very, 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 very positive, for it is then there serving an integrative purpose. You understand?
Yes. I understand that.
Yes.
So when I do see someone that maybe I don't judge as being negative, but I can see that they are acting in a segregated way.
Yes.
Objectively, I can learn from that.
Yes, absolutely. And by learning from it, we can say that even within, in a sense, these negative segregative energies, if you are, in a sense, willing, you might say, to tilt the prism another way, you can find how these energies are also being utilized for integration.
Okay.
Are also being utilized in that way to show you a certain reflection.
Mm-hmm.
It's always both in that way.
Okay.